Hi guys, welcome to this ballerina inspired workout. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so let's just get straight into it. Starting with some ankle rolls on one side, let's do 8. And let's switch sides. Let's take our feet wide into a grand plie in second position. Let's take one shoulder forward. And switch sides. Stretch your knees, turn in your feet, clasp your hands behind your back, and fold forward. Feel free to shake your head yes and no here. And let's slowly roll up, hands onto our hips. Let's take our head to one side and then to the other side, using our front space, chin to chest, and using our back space, looking up. Big head rolls. Let's take those rolls to our shoulders, taking your shoulders up, back, and down. Take your whole arms into huge wide circles from the back to the front. Now today's workout is going to be in segments of 40 seconds of hard exercise and 10 seconds of rest. Make sure you're adequately hydrated, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1. With our feet super wide apart, we're doing grand plies to start. Make sure your knees are over top of your toes and you're keeping a nice tall back. Feel free to play around with the port-a-bras here, maybe reversing the arms, going to the side, up and forward, or taking them through the center and up and over. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Take 10 seconds of rest, grab some water if you need to. The next exercise, we're going to be staying down in our grand plie, lifting one heel, lowering it down, and switching, lifting the other heel for our calves, our glutes, and our thighs. Let's get started. Same thing here, knees over top of toes, keep your back tall. Let's change that arm position to a la seconde. Let's change up those arms once again. Take your fingers in front of your belly button into first position. Chest up, chin up, and back straight and tall. Finishing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Grab some water if you need some water and take a stretch. Next exercise, we will be working in parallel or neutral position, so not externally rotating our legs within our hips. We have double lunge step backs with a kick forward, so double lunge down, down, and kick forward. Make sure your knees are bent 90 degrees when you step back into your lunge and that your knees don't go past your ankles, and keep them in line with your toes. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Relax. We do the exact same thing to the second side. Let's get started. Same thing, double lunge step backs with a kick forward. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Take a second to breathe, stretch it out, grab some water if you need. You'll need something to hang on to for this one, so you can use the wall or a chair. And we're gonna do releves in first position, so toes pointing out, keeping our knees bent. We lift our heels up and down, so calf raises with bent knees, externally rotated, knees pointing out right over top of those toes, squeezing our glutes. Let's add some arms as well. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Feeling those calves and those thighs burning. I know, shake it out. Next exercises, similarly to our lunge step backs, we'll be doing one side, and then the next we start with curtsy lunges with a grand battement or a kick. So curtsy lunge back and kick out. Don't worry if you lose your balance. Hang on to something if you need support. Make sure your knees over top of your toes and keep your back straight. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Same thing to the second side. So go ahead, get ready. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping back and kicking to the corner. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Take a quick 10-second break. Now I know your legs are super tired and this is the last exercise for our legs. So let's go to one side with our toes pointing out, take a tendu devant, and we're gonna do plie pulses using the arms just to distract ourselves from our legs. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Same thing on the second side. Again, make sure your knees are always on top of your toes. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's meet on the ground. Lay down onto your back with your toes touching in a butterfly. You can also alternately touch your heels together if your feet are cramping. And we lower our legs down and back up in a butterfly. Put your hands underneath your bum if you need more support for your lower back. Don't let your back lift off the floor. Keep it nice and flat and grounded. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Relax. Plant both feet on the floor for the next one. We are going back to our legs. Surprise, surprise. But this time it's going to be a little bit more hamstring heavy. So lift your hips up into a bridge and we do one-legged bridges with kicks with the leg that's off the floor. So flexing our heel down, pointing our toe up. Let's keep going 30 more seconds. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We do the exact same thing on the second side. Try to keep your hips lifted, but I'd rather you guys lower your hips a little bit instead of sacrifice your lower back health. Always try to think of tucking your pelvis underneath so you don't sacrifice your lower back health. Let's keep going. 33 more seconds, guys. On the second side. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Amazing, guys. Give yourself a hug on the way down. Next exercise for 40 seconds is going to be for our core, and it's actually an exercise that many ballerinas do in preparation for shoulder sits. So you're going to sit halfway back into a V hold and then cross your legs on top. Let's take one arm above our head, one arm in front, and we're going to switch our arms every so often, just testing our balance, keeping our core engaged, finding our balance on our sit bones. 25 more seconds. And finishing here. Give yourself a big hug. Very last exercise of this workout is going to be a bear hold for 40 seconds. So tuck your toes under, lift your shins off the floor, shoulders on top of wrists. 40 seconds of a bear hold. Nothing special, nothing crazy, but really, really good for your legs and your core. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. And because I love you guys so much, we have exactly one more set of exercises before we finish with our cool down. So let's get ready and get started in a low plank with tendus back. Nice and simple. Again, nothing special. 40 seconds of a low plank, taking our foot to the back, squeezing our glute at the top, heels facing up, toes facing down. Finishing in 3, 2, 1. Amazing, guys. You are finished the workout today. Let's get ready to cool down. Grab a sip of water if you need. Feel free to skip this if you want to keep doing more exercises. I'll put some cards up here for you guys if you want to continue with this workout and other workouts. If you're staying for a cool down, let's do some cats and cows. So inhale, looking up to a cow, and exhale, looking towards our chest and our navel into a cat. Inhale, looking forward to a cow. Bring your back to neutral, tuck your toes under, send your hips up into a downward facing dog. Pedal it out here, lifting one heel, lifting the other, maybe taking your hips from side to side, maybe lifting both heels off the floor. On the next exhale, step your feet together. Let's send our right leg up to the sky on an inhale, and exhale, slide it through into a pigeon. Right leg forward, left leg back. Feel free to stretch forward here. Let's press up, bend that back knee into a double stag, shoulders facing in between your two legs, and walk forward in your double stag here for your glute stretch. Sitting up, swing your back leg around, plant your foot onto the floor, and use your elbow to twist your shoulders against your leg into a nice crossbody twist. And let's stack our heel on top of our knee, knee on top of our heel, and stretch forward. Slowly coming up, tuck your toes under, send your hips up, and we go to our downward dog and start on the second side, lifting your left leg up to the sky this time. Inhale, exhale, thread it through into a proud pigeon. Feel free to take a forward fold here. Bending the back knee into a double stag, and feel free to walk forward in between your two legs here as well. Swinging your back leg around, planting the foot on the floor into a crossbody twist. Stacking your heel on top of your knee and your knee on top of your heel, slide forward. And coming up when you're ready. I hope you guys enjoyed this workout. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and if you want more workouts from me. Thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and bye now. Happy dancing.